Hi, welcome to your weekly reading. Hopefully, today you find some answers or a message that you need, and hopefully, this reading finds the people that needs the messages. So, as usual, you've got 3 groups to choose from. So, that will be group 1 will be your aqua, group 2 will be your pink, group 3 will be your purple. Take a moment and decide, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, group 1. If you've selected the aqua, then this is your reading. Okay, this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so it's going to resonate differently for different people. Some of the areas here I can see are going to be suitable for some of you, and then some of the areas may suit other people. So take the messages from this reading that you need. I'm going to give the general overall meanings of this spread, and you can place that wherever that fits for you. Okay, first of all, now normally I start in the middle, which you would see here on your screen as the success card. I would normally start there and I'd work my way around, but I feel very drawn today to start in the top corner that says soulmate. So from my side, it's the number 1 card of that read, of the general read. Now, when I get the soulmate card, it generally tells me this is a relationship issue, or there's something going on about love, relationship, searching for soulmate, or something going on with a relationship in your life. Now, also the general part of this spread comes from my general deck. Now, when I see that soulmate card, I would then go over to the relationship cards because it's telling me it wants to talk about relationship cards. So I've already laid your relationship cards here now, and that starts with the goddess at the top. So I want to start here for you, group 1. Now, as I said, this part's maybe not going to resonate with everybody. Other parts may be different for you, but let's get into this reading and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so first of all, I'm seeing something about a relationship. I feel like there's been past hurts. You've been deeply hurt or heartbroken in the past. Now, I feel like, okay, up the top it says you're a goddess. You have to know your worth and you have to know that you're enough. So whether you're contemplating that you need somebody else or you need to take somebody back, or it's like what it's trying to tell me is that you are enough on your own. You're going to be okay on your own. It's standing in that goddess energy. So that strength of one person, that strength of one person being able to do anything, being able to achieve, be happy on their own. So it's saying you don't need another person. However, for some of you that won't apply. For some of you, it will say that you are very strong and you need to remember to keep that strength in your relationship. So whether it's a new relationship or an old relationship, it's saying that you need to remember who you are as a person and not lose yourself in that relationship. So you've got to keep that strength of who you are and not change, or change within reason, but not lose yourself within that relationship completely, or try to be something that the other person wants so much so that you are no longer who you really are, because that'll catch up with you in the end. Now, below that, I'm seeing the sly fox. So the sly fox is coming in to say that there's some underhanded dealings going on around you. So perhaps somebody is trying to influence somebody else, or somebody's trying to influence you, somebody's trying to manipulate a situation, or they're trying to go behind your back. It's the sly card, the sly fox. So it's saying like somebody's going behind your back and trying to ruin things for you, or they're, the fox here looks very cute. I'm very drawn to say the fox is beautiful. It's a very beautiful looking, cute fox, but it's saying that it's a sly fox. So on the surface, it looks innocent and it looks like it's your friend or it's somebody that cares for you, but perhaps this person's actually in the background sending poison daggers your way. So I just want you to be aware of that. So that you've got to be aware that somebody around you. Now, the other thing that I first got when I laid this card down is that the person that has with the heartbreak card down the bottom here. So the person that's involved with that past heartbreak, it's saying that that sly fox is perhaps around again in the situation. So they're maybe looking to take you back. They're looking to get you back. But their intention's sly. They've got sly intentions is what it's saying. So it's not beautiful, pure intentions here I'm seeing in this situation. I can't, whether it's going to be different for everybody, whether that's an ex-lover or a relationship or friendship around you. It's saying somebody's not what they seem. They've got sly intentions in that situation. Is related to the past hurts that you've been hurt in the past. So it is saying anyway with the soulmate relationship, it's saying that you just, in this relationship, you need to remember that you are strong, you're a strong goddess, you can either stand on your own or don't get lost, don't lose yourself within a relationship. Okay, right next to the soulmate card is the warrior spirit. So, and generally I don't pre-read these cards, I just lay them and I'm just directed to go in different areas to where I'm pointed to. Now, on one side, we spoke about the goddess energy, that strength, that strong energy, and that comes from my relationship deck. Now, from my general deck, it's called the warrior spirit. So it is that as well. It's the top card next to the soulmate card, which is the purple one you can see on your screen, purple and blue. So the warrior spirit is right next to that. Now, the warrior spirit is pretty much the goddess energy. So it's saying you're strong, you're a strong person, you can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need anybody else. You can do this on your own. But it is also saying for some of you that you need to remember your personal strengths. You need to remember who you are and not lose yourself, and remember that you are a warrior spirit and you can get through anything. So for some of you, it could be that you're going through some kind of relationship issues with a current partner, because I'm seeing the soulmate card, which is indicating relationships. So it's saying that you could be going through some kind of ups and downs with your relationship at the moment, but it's saying that you are a warrior spirit. Now, if this is the case for you, it's saying you are strong, you're going to get through this, and it's saying that you need to focus more on enjoyment. So that's enjoyment in relationships, so finding the joy that you both in things that you both like to do, so and trying to focus more on enjoyment rather than the issues that's going on around you. So try to remember why you're together, your strengths together as a relationship. So the warrior spirit being the relationship itself and the strength in that relationship. So you need to remember what foundation it was built on, what you enjoy, and try and focus on those things. For others that are single, and if going back to the beginning of the reading, where there's been past heartbreaks or separations, it's saying that you now need to focus on you and you need to focus on what you enjoy. So either way, for everybody, the card of enjoyment has come out, and it's saying that right at this moment, you need to be focusing on what you enjoy in life, what brings you joy, what brings you satisfaction, what brings you happiness, whether that's within a relationship or on your own. Now, coming back to the second, in the middle of the spread where I would normally start, that's the success card. Now, the success card is a card of saying now it's time to charge forward. We've got 2 aces on this line as well. We've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So that's saying new. The aces are number ones, which indicate new path, new beginnings. One being in money issues, material gains, your physical areas of your life, your home, your family, your physical areas, also your money, your assets, your material possessions as well. So that's that's the plentiful card, being the Ace of Pentacles. Now, next to that, we've got the success card. So it's also a 1 because it's a unicorn. So it's saying 1 new beginnings here as well. So whatever it is that and this could be different, a different reading for another message for another person. You're thinking about starting up that's new, or going into that's new. It could be a new job, because I've got that S card and I've got that Triumph card of the Ace of Swords. So it's saying whatever it is that's new coming up for you, that you're looking at going into, that you're charging forward with, it's saying it's going to be very successful. Money will be involved. You'll be happy with the money. That will, it's like it's you're going to be very set. It's saying it's like you're going to be receiving everything you need. You're going to be very secure. Secure is the right word that I'm getting here. Financially secure is what I'm getting. You're also getting the with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is like your mental. Your swords are your mental. So it's saying your thinking, your thoughts, your ideas, all that kind of stuff that's coming in around you, going to be very successful, because you've got the successful card, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got the Ace of Swords. So that's great news for some of you that are looking at starting something new or going into something new. Now, for those of you with the relationships, bringing that back to somebody that's standing on their own 2 feet, it's saying that the universe, you're going to be okay. The universe is going to provide for you what you need on this new endeavor. So that may not be that a new job or anything for you. It may be for you, it's like a new change of life. You're moving out of a relationship and you're standing on your own 2 feet. It's saying that the universe is going to provide. It's giving you the Triumph card, which is the Ace of Swords, and saying you're going to get through this. You're strong. You're going to triumph, and you're going to be okay. You're going to be successful. You're going to get through this on your own. You're going to be able to do it. So whether you're because we've got the Sly Fox on this line as well, whether you're doubting if you can do it on your own. That's the kind of sense that I'm picking up for you. So I'm getting two different energies here, like for different groups coming in. Now I feel like, so for the ones that have the deep hurt with the relationship, and that you're fearing that you're not going to be able to do this on your own, the cards are not saying that. The cards are saying you're going to be okay. You're going to receive what you need from the universe, because we've got unicorn. The financial needs that you have, you're going to have your financial needs met, and you're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're going to be a triumphant. Okay, down the bottom, there's some losses and some cleansing and searching going on down here, actually, for some of you. So let me just see if we can pull that, if that's a separate message or where that fits in your life. Now, the general energies of these spreads are that you're feeling lost. You're feeling like you've got no direction, no clue, no purpose. So that, again, comes back to that doubt feeling that I was picking up on a minute ago, where like whether you're doubting you can do something, doubting you can do something on your own, doubting that something's going to be successful, or whether or not you should make this decision. Split mind on the end there is a decision card. So it's saying that whether this decision that's coming up for some of you, or this doubts that's going on in your mind where you're feeling no direction, you're lost, no clue, you don't know. That's the thing. So when we go into something different and change, we don't know how it's going to be. We tend to stick to things that we know, stick to things that we're comfortable in, because we know the outcome. But it's saying in this situation, you don't know the outcome, but it's saying it's going to be successful. The cards are saying that everything's going to be okay. Now, I'm also seeing like the refresh card, which is also the cleanse card. Can, for some of you, indicate like a cleanse is needed within the body. Now, I'm not actually getting that on this spread. So usually when it comes out, it does indicate like a health thing. Do a cleanse, clean up your diet, drink more water, clean your body out, salt baths, things like that. So it's saying that you need to cleanse your energy for some of you. Some of you, it's physical body. That could actually be the message coming through. But what I'm getting here very strongly is that this is a cleanse of your life. You're cleansing your life. So when I was just talking about change and how we end situations, I feel like some situations in your life are coming to an end, or they need cleaning, and we need like a whole new look, a whole new and that's the other thing about this cleanse card. It can be for business, getting a whole new face lift to your business, like a whole new face, new branding. For some of you, it could also be like a whole new look. So whether that's like a new home, and you're doing something at your home, you're painting or you're refurnishing or you're doing something, there's a new look to something. It's a cleansing new look. And yeah, that's what I'm picking up there. So with this decision that's going on around you, that you're feeling lost or doubtful, it's saying that you need to, whatever's going to work for you that looks like it's going to cleanse your current situation or make it better, make it look better, make the whole situation better. That's what the answer is most likely going to be. And it's saying, stop doubting yourself. This is all going to work out. Okay, running down your astro cards on the side, we've got the Jupiter card. Now, the Jupiter card is a card of, it's your lucky card. It's all about abundance, expansion, knowledge, opulence. So it is about bringing in an energy of expansion, growth. So things are going to get bigger, things are going to get better. This is a good card. Jupiter is a very good card to have. It's a indicator of a lucky time or a period of growth, expansion, things getting big. It's also asking you to look into your 8th house. I've got the 8th house card, and it's saying what is hidden. So it's asking you to look at, this is a card of endings and changes as well. So it's saying you've got some endings and changes. So some doors will close to allow for these new doors to open. And I'm getting these new doors because we've got the 3 beginnings card in the minute, the 2 aces and the unicorn, uni being 1. Also the refresh card down the bottom as well. So it's a new look, something's new, it's all new. So you've got some kind of ending going on and new beginnings coming in. Now below that, we've got the sun card. So you can't see that on the screen, but it's the sun card. And the sun is about your life force energy. It's about expression, self-expression. But yes to me is a yes. Like when I read the sun card in a spread, it means yes. So it's saying yes, you need to go for this. Like sure, there's some things hidden because there's unknown. We've got the lost card here, which talks about doubt or unknown. You don't know the outcome. So yes, there is something hidden. You don't know what it's going to be like, but that's what change is all about. We we sometimes fear the change because we don't know if it's going to be better or worse than we currently are. But these cards are indicating that it's going to be better. We've got the yes card there, which is the sun. We've got all these beautiful triumph cards here. We've got, it's all positive cards. So you've got a really great week ahead for you, Group 1. Also, it could be the next couple of weeks that this all takes form. You might just start to notice the new ideas coming in, or the new feelings that you're needing to make changes, or a new facelift on something, making something look better, or there's new beginnings coming in for you. But it's saying that everything's going to be okay. The universe has your back, and everything's going to be good. So thank you for joining me, Group 1. I will be back again next week. Welcome back to your reading, Group 2. If you've selected the pink, then this is your reading. Okay, so just starting with the center card here, it's the Ace of Cups. So it's saying full heart. Now, I am picking up, so this is different for everybody. So this is a group reading, not a one-on-one. So it's going to resonate differently for different people and apply for different areas of your life. Now, what I'm picking up on this card, this Ace of Cups, for some of you, it is new beginnings in the areas of love, relationships, things that bring you joy. Some of you, I feel like it can be related to lost love. So somebody, like loss of somebody around you, or a loss of something that brings you joy around you. So I feel like there is some losses for some people. But for some of you, it is a feeling of something new, a new ending, a new beginning. So we've got right next to the cup, Ace of Cups, is the Death card in the tarot, which indicates endings and then new beginnings with the cups. So it's called the harvest. I call it the harvest, and the harvest just speaks about cycles. Now I'm talking about cycles because I'm also seeing the inactivity card, which you can see here is the bear card, and the bear of hibernation. So hibernation means that it's coming into like a season of, for instance, like your winter season, where you go within, you stockpile. It's like you rest your body. It's kind of like a period of not doing as much and more resting your body, as opposed to the harvest season up here is a hard working season. So hard work being you've come to the end of the season where everything's grown and you have to go in and harvest. So that there's another working part. So your sowing is a working part when you're preparing the soil. Then you've got the nature takes over, and then you come in and do the harvesting. So that's a working period. Whereas we've also got the inactivity. So for some of you, with those two cards being on the diagonal to each other, it can be related to work, and being that something, your work may be slowing down, or you're coming out of a quiet period into a busy period. So it's just talking about seasons and cycles. So, and I feel like that's to do with work. For some of you, it could be to do with life in general, and that you're coming out of a really hectic, busy time of your life and you're going into a quieter time, or vice versa. You're coming out of an area where you've been quite cruising along, very, very quiet, and you're coming into a more hectic pace. So that can be read in different ways, and I'm pulling those messages through for different people. So I feel like those will be messages for different people. Now, up in the top corner, I'm jumping over here to the dolphins, and the dolphins are just saying it's about time of being joyful, playful, being around friends and family, because I'm also seeing the family card on that line, which is the wolf and the part of the pack. So it's the family orientated wolf, and it's saying that, and above that we're seeing the social group. So in the middle we're seeing transformation, changes need to be made. Now that's on the line where I said there was endings and new beginnings. So being the Ace of Cups next to the Death card, on that same line we've got the dragonfly, and that's saying that there's a transformation around you. That's also seeing the snake as well. Snakes to me indicate where they shed their skin. That again is a transformation as well. Now in this particular case, it's the North Node, so it's not indicating, it's not the transformation card itself, but that whole line is basically saying changes coming in around you. There's transformations going on, except for the abundance card. That the abundance card, I feel, is to do with your heart's joy. So because it's next to the Ace of Pentacles, it's saying that the universe is filling your cup with love, joy, whatever it is that brings your heart bliss. Okay, let's see what else is going on here for you. So down the relationship side, and the relationship cards, just getting back to that, we're seeing there that there's a time of spending time with families, friends, loved ones, and just enjoying yourself. We're looking down the astro side now, which is on the opposite side. We've got the Aquarian energy, North Node, and Zeta Reticuli. So the Aquarian energy talks about the situation. It could be that you or someone around you is an Aquarian, have an Aquarian rising, ascendant, moon, or sun sign. It could just be that we're talking about the characteristics of the Aquarian. So that would be the unpredictability. So it's an air sign, also mental thoughts as well. So a thinker, thinking about the future. Person that's like an original idea. You want to be a little bit different to everybody else. You've got your own thoughts, your own ideas. Can be a little bit unpredictable. Very creative energy going on there in that top center. Also an eccentric energy, which is indicating to me that it's not kind of mainstream. You're a little bit different to everybody else. You have that quirkiness there, the Aquarian energy. Now with the North Node card below it, that's talking about your life path. It's talking about your growth and your lessons to be learned. So it's like your soul's mission or your destiny. So now that being right together, it can talk about and that would depend on where the placements of your birth chart. And we're not actually doing the astrology read, but it's saying that we're talking about your life path. It's like you have a mission to do. Maybe some things are and it's sitting right next to the death card as well. So maybe it's saying that some things are coming to an end in order for you to be able to complete your mission or do what it is that you need to do. So now sometimes you can tell by what your life mission is by your heart's bliss. So if your heart feels really blissful or just excited about a situation, then that's normally saying that that's the right path for you. That's where you need to be. So that's what it's asking you to take a look at. You're looking at completing or doing your life mission or whatever it is that you came in here to do, whatever it is, the skills that you came in with or the lessons that you came in to learn. It's asking you to move in that direction now. So that's why it's saying that there's changes coming, transformation. So it's almost like it's veering you onto your path. So it's like you've been stuck in your energy, you've been stuck doing the same thing, same people, same thing. You've kind of learnt those lessons already. Now it's saying it's going to give you a little detour, and it's not saying it's just wiping all the people away, so don't freak out about that. It's not saying that, all those situations that you've been involved with that you still probably love and you enjoy being around those people. It's saying definitely on this relationship card, spend time with those people. The cards are saying, yes, you need to spend time with your social group, your family, and be around those people. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying here is that you're taking a little detour to be on your mission path. So to do whatever missions you have. And that's why when the cards are bringing in the endings and new beginnings, it's in order for you to be able to do these new things that's coming into your mind. So whether you're thinking about them, they're in your heart to do, it's whatever it is, it brings you a great amount of joy. So, and that is going to help you do your missions. Now, for some of you, I am feeling like the losses, when we spoke about the losses at the beginning of the reading, I feel like the losses can also be a lesson for you as well. So I know that's very hard to say, but it's like you're going to learn and you're going to grow from this. You'll learn and grow from this, even though it's like that unpredictable energy, like it's a kind of up and down energy there, but it's saying that you're going to learn and you're going to grow from this situation. So it could be related to losses. It could be related to, and this is not for everybody, this is just for some people, but you'll know who you are. Okay, so I'm also seeing down on the bottom line the strategy card. So, and I was thinking about the strategy card as I was talking about your lessons to learn. So, like the ups and downs and the your lessons that you have to learn from whatever's going on in the situation around you. So I'm feeling like that's where the strategies card is coming in for you. It's like what I'm seeing is these two. I think they're queens in chess. I'm not too sure. I'm assuming that's what they are. There's two pawns in the back, and I think they're queens. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know chess, but it's saying that they're right next to each other. They're standing head to head, and it's like who's making the next move. So it's almost like they're blocking each other from making a move is what I'm getting out of this card. So to me, it's like you have to make the move, but you may have a couple of blocks or hurdles along your way to be able to. It may not be smooth sailing, but you're going to learn from this. You've got the card of life lessons. So whatever this is, it's going to bring growth. You're going to learn from this experience. Again, not for everybody. It could just be for some people. And then we've got the inactivity card, which we already linked that one in. Now, next to that, I'm seeing the Be Seen card. So it's saying that you need to step out of your comfort zone and start being seen. You need to, I see you in this card, it's like the head's down. It's like you're keeping to yourself. You're not wanting to lift your head up and be seen by people. So, and that's the energy that I'm picking up there. It's now time to go out into it's not the spotlight card. It's not as strong as that, but it is saying that you need to be seen. So whether that's on social media, it's also a yes card because it's a sun. So if there's something you're thinking about, it's saying yes, now is the time. But it is saying that, yeah, it's all about being seen in social media. But to me, it's also a joy card as well. I'm pulling back in on the diagonal here against the social group. I'm just very drawn to link those two cards together, being the dolphins and having fun, being joyful. Well, the sun's also in your solar plexus is all about joyfulness and fun as well. So it's about making sure you're bringing that joyfulness into your life. So, and that is also part of your mission. It indicates what path you need to be on by sitting in joy, sitting in bliss. You want to be sitting and vibrating in those high energies there. And also the reticular card is saying that it's time for a charge. Could be that you have a sensitive nature. It's also saying time alone as well. So it's saying time alone, and we've also got the inactivity card, which also indicates that time alone may be needed. So it's a recharge. So it's like stepping back your energies to recharge yourself. So where the bear goes back into sleep, it's like that's recharging your body. So it is saying that there is a time there that you're going to need to step back and recharge yourself, ready to step forward into the sunshine, into the light, ready to be seen by the world. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else that I can pull out for you, group 2. I think we've covered everything here, but it does say that I'm drawing here now to the abundance card. So bringing that energy back with the abundance, it's saying that you are receiving everything you need at this time. So everything that you're needing to move forward or to get through these changes, or for some of you with the growth and the lessons that you're learning right now, it's saying that the universe is there and it's providing you with everything you need. You may just need to ask the universe for help if you're not being clear enough, but it is saying that you are going to receive what it is that you need to get you through this situation. So hope that helps you, group 2, and I hope that message goes out to the people that need to receive it at this time. So I'll be back again next Monday with your full reading. I will see. Welcome back, group 3. If you've selected the purple, then this is your reading. Okay, this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so it's going to resonate differently for different people. I'm going to give you the general energies of the spread, and you can see where that fits in your life. Okay, first of all, center of the card, I've got the psychic skills card. Now, what that indicates to me is that you are very switched on, you're very in tune with your own gifts, or you're very psychic, you're very intuitive is what I'm getting there. Now, I'm also getting to the side of that, I'm getting a lot of moon cards for you, lots going on there with moons, but I'm going to explain what the moons mean for you, or what the moon energy means. Now, I'm also getting here on the moon card from the Astro deck, it's saying that you've got to trust your instincts. So being the center card, being all about your psychic skills, your intuition, and then the moon card saying that you need to trust your intuition, or you need to trust your instincts there. I just want you to be aware of whatever it is that's going on around you. You need to be really tapping into your own gut instincts at this time on what you think is right and wrong. Okay, so from the center card with the psychic skills, I'm seeing next to that the card of resilience. So it's saying that something has been going on around you that's been going on for a long time. So they're leaving your energy very, very scattered, because I'm seeing up above that we've got the unorganized or the scattered energy going on. Now, scattered energy means that, you've got your energy here, energy there, and it's like you're a bit depleted is what I'm getting. Also feeling that general feel as well in myself right now. So I'm picking up on the energy to be a little bit tired, a little bit over it, a little bit exhausted, a little bit either you're working too hard, or you're feeling a little bit drained by the people around you. Now, I'm just jumping ahead of that because we've got the fighting card up the top, the fighting fierce card with the lion energy there. Now, okay, just tapping back through there, we've got out of the Astro decks, we've got 2 Mars cards. Now, Mars is also warrior energy. It's also about fighting or being dominant or asserting dominance, but it's also my warring card. So when I see the Mars card, it indicates like battles and wars, but we've also got battles going on in your cards as well, because we've got the fighting fierce card, which can say that you're either fighting what's going on internally, but I don't feel like it's internally with you. I feel like it's more an external thing, fighting with the people around you or the situation, because right next to that I'm seeing the card of being uprooted. So that's for some of you it means moving, because I'm also down the bottom, we're seeing nest change. Nest change indicates either moving from your home, somebody's leaving, somebody's coming in, you're leaving, or your home for you. And up above that, we've got the uprooted. So it can be you're uprooted from your home, because you can see the home in the background of that card. It's like a door closed as well, like it's a one door closing here in the situation. But also in this card, like she's ripping stuff out of the ground, ripping roots up, plants up by the roots, which means that situation's ripping up from the roots, they're not coming back, they're gone. So when something's ripped up from the roots, there's no chance that it can regrow. It's the end of that situation. So it's like you've really had enough of it, and you just really at this time, it's left you a little bit exhausted, but really to the point of, I just, no more of this, I'm just not putting up with this anymore. Because I'm seeing down on the diagonal to that uprooted card is the resilience card. Resilience card saying this has been a long fought battle, something that you've been through a long time, and it's just you're at the point where you're sick of fighting. You're just sick of fighting with that going on. And having that strong Aries and Scorpio energy in your Astro cards as well is indicating that energy of being like the level of arguments or competitiveness or something going on around in that situation. So again, intuitive with your Scorpio card, it's another intuition card that's come up for you. So we're jumping back into that intuition energy here as well. It seems to be the two kind of energies that we've got going on, three energies actually. It's all about your intuition, trusting your gut instincts to know what's right and wrong, that fighting energy that's going on around you, and that moving energies, the moving homes, because it's come up 3 times as well. So it's up there in the uprooted card, down below in the same line, we're seeing it in the nest change, but then forming a triangle, you can see here with the triangle, that's flying the coop. This one it's called, and flying the coop again is like a nest change. So very similar meanings, those two. So it's like, this one says leaving the babies behind, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. It means that somebody's flying the coop, somebody's leaving the home. So very similar to the energies of the nest change card. So the two different decks, one's the relationship deck and one is the general read deck, but they're very similar cards, those two. Now also in the relationship deck, I'm reading now, it's like you're needing hugs at this time. It's like you could do with a hug. You could do with some compassion. You could do with some energy. The energy that I'm pulling through right at this minute is like you could do with somebody being on your side for once, somebody putting their arms around you saying, you're right, you've done the right thing, or it's like that reassurance. Yeah, it's like you could do with that reassurance energy from somebody. It's like you've been in this state of fight for so long, or this state of this energy for so long. It's like you just want somebody to wrap their arms around you and say everything's going to be okay, to reassure you. And it's almost like I just see you melt. It's like you just melt. You've got this really hard exterior surface on. It's like you've had to have this hard exterior surface on because of everything that you're going through. You've had to be strong. You've had to, have on a brave face, be very strong, have a lot of strength to get through the situation. But it's all like it's like I'm seeing somebody putting their arms around you. It doesn't mean this is going to happen. It's just saying you feel like you could do with a hug. But what I'm getting from that is the sense that you just melt. It's like you just melt, or you burst into tears. It's like you just completely go to water is what I'm getting. It's like having that really strong energy and that strong exterior surface, and then all of a sudden you just break down. It's like you just break down is what I'm getting. It's like you just melt. But you're really wanting that kind of I'm feeling that need for compassion, yes, reassurance, yes, but also the space to step out of that strong energy. It's like you need to step out and just have that time to melt. It's like you need that breather and you need that space where you can just go to water and just not have to show this brave face anymore. That's kind of the energies I'm picking up. around you. So yeah, that's I'm starting to go a little bit deep with your reading here. Okay, so it's going couple of moon cards. We've got the other moon card down here. You can see there's a moon card here and a moon card over here. Now, moon cards, when they come out, they generally mean that either the situation's not clear, you're not seeing the situation for all it is. It can be a no to an answer. So I always read, this is my no card when I do readings and I'm asking yes and no questions. This is my no card. So again, we've got 2 moons, so it's indicating strong energy being no, not at this time, but it can also be that the situation around you is not clear. So I'm getting also with it's all about emotion as well. So emotion, and that's what I think what I was picking up on, where you've got this exterior and you're being strong. It's like coming back to that moon energy. It's like you're needing to take that time, internal energy. So moon is all about your emotions. It's like your okay, what I'm kind of picking up here is that by being in this strong face, this strong energy, and I've got the sun here, you're being seen. It's called be seen. So it's telling me that you're being seen in such a strong way with strength and bravery, and you've had to be strong in this situation. You look like you're coping really well. But I'm getting the moon energies being neglected. Now, the moon energy is, so you're in that sun energy, you're in that strength, you're in that vitality, you're in that energy of the sun, and, you can do anything, you can achieve anything. It's like you're in that very strong sun energy on the face. But I'm feeling like you're neglecting the inner moon energy that's inside. So you're neglecting those emotions, and like you're pushing them right down, they're getting pushed down. So it's telling me that that energy is being a little bit neglected, but you've got quite a lot of moon cards. So it's saying there's quite a lot of emotions, whether they're bubbling to the surface, but I'm really feeling that it kind of needs to come out. I feel like that energy you're neglecting it, and that's not good. I really feel like you need to pay attention to your emotions, because the cards from the very beginning said pay attention to your gut instincts, your intuition. Well, these things are all connected. So the emotion, it's all moon energy, so it's all connected, and it's saying you need to pay attention to that energy, so that intuition, the gut instincts, and those emotions going on inside you. Don't just keep pushing them down. You need to actually address them, and you need to respect them, and you need to know that they're part of your life, and you need to not neglect them anymore. Not neglect that side of yourself is what it's saying. Okay, so we've also got a time of taking action here. We've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, again, is a fire card. So it's about that fire energy, that very passionate energy. Now, speaking of the passionate energy, right next to the wands, the Ace of Wands is the Scorpio card, which I call passionate in my energy. So it's all about that determination, which I see that you as an exterior, looking back again at the Aries and the Scorpio energy, which is that bravery, that energy, that assertiveness, the dominance, also about arguments and competition, but can also be about like that determined attitude, that ruthlessness. It can be also like some secretive and untrustingness as well. I'm not picking that up strongly, but I am feeling here I'm getting drawn back into that passion energy as well. So I don't know if you're passionate about, for some of you, it could be that strong energy that you sit in, that's you, that's your sun. So that's how the world sees you, and that's how your external face. So it's like almost like that. Maybe you've got passions in that area. So maybe you are a very strong, passionate person, but it's saying that you do have a moon side as well. You do have a side that you need to also respect and know that it's there and pay attention to it, and not just squash that down all the time, when I'm getting there as well. So it's saying there's something coming up around you that you need to take action on. Now, again, I don't know if I mentioned how many cards here about the nest change. So coming back to this other third energy that I'm talking about, being the intuition, being one, being the move, being the other, and being the warring situation, or the exterior, the strong exterior being the third energy. So coming back into the moving, I'm seeing the 3 cards being the nest change. So I feel like, definitely either you're thinking about leaving a situation, leaving your home, you're changing homes for a reason, or somebody's leaving your home or leaving your family, or there's something going on in that area. So if this means anything to you, any of these things, please drop a comment down below so I can understand where this all comes from. But yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I can pick up for you. There's another beautiful card in here, group 3. I can see the energy being quite hard, strong, but I can also see you being a very strong person as well. But it's just asking you not to neglect that inner side of you as well, the inner emotions that's going on there. Now, I'm also seeing here there's an attraction card, which is the bee. The bee card, the bees can be about working together, like they work as part of a community, so working with other people. A lot of these cards, I'm picking up an energy of standing alone, standing strong. It's a lot of alone type strength energy that I'm picking up around you. It's like you carry the burdens on your own. It's like you don't let anybody help you with these things. It's like you carry a lot of this on your own. But I am seeing here with the bee, I know it says attraction, like someone's attracted to you, and that could be the case with some of you. That could be the direct message being somebody wants to be with you. So it's like, or you're leaving your home to be with somebody that wants to be with you, or somebody is leaving because they want to be with somebody else. It's like that big energy there could be for some of you. But I'm also feeling like the energy of the bee being like work together as a community. So instead of you over there on the unorganized card, which I'm drawn to at the moment, is saying that you are being strong, you're doing this and you're doing that, you're doing this and you're doing that. And it's saying that you need to work as part of a team, part of a community like the bees, and you need to maybe allocate some stuff. You need to take some burdens off yourself and allow other people to help you. That's what I'm picking up on, that energy there. So thank you for joining me, group 3. Hope the messages go to the people that need them at this time, and hope that you find the message that you need in this reading. I will be back again on Monday with your reading. Thank you for joining me.